haven't already started? Already embraced my death and thought? Curled up I wait, and stuffed full of the overflow of my tears. I have no eyes left. Oh, silence. Nothing tames you. Silence. Slap. Blue. Lucid blues. Rip me through endless friction, rubbing, soon no skin left. I'm all lost. 20 years or 29 centuries in the surf, in the sea. Meta chimera, afraid from Achilles. Nothing is worth my life. Nothing is worth my life. It's that hero. 72 Trojans killed by his hand. He was 60 fewer. In my place would have stayed. To leave the hiding place of the present without a future, while at the same time to forget that lies ahead here. And let the sea swallow me. Divide and see. Death. War is inhuman. A warrior is born. Always a warrior. Returned. Glynis has returned.
So how was last week?
It was good. How about you?
I had a very good week, thanks. How's the sleep?
It doesn't work.
What doesn't work about it?
The sleep.
Same problem as last time?
Oh yeah. Lots of problems.
So the nightmares.
But
And the night walks?
this week, I maybe a little bit less. One maybe.
So tell me about what happens on the way to bed. Is there stress?
Yeah, I mean, I can't really. Everything is fine, like normal, like watching TV, whatever. And then I know I'm gonna go to bed, and I just start like, I don't know, some kind of like something in my body, like, I don't know, I just feel like, I don't have really language for it, but it's like the body does something. I don't know, it like takes over and I don't feel in control. So I try to control it, and that seems like it makes it worse.
So what happens if you don't control it?
No, it has to be good. You have to control it. That's not gonna work.
When you say it's not gonna work, why?
How can you not control something?
Just don't?
So you don't control anything?
I control many things, but
Like what?
if you don't control my speed when I'm driving,
Okay.
control my colds when I get them, medication, rest, but I don't control everything. So what happens if you don't control this?
There could be. I think I don't still want to get it. I don't want to get angry.
Why not?
You don't want me to get angry.
But why don't you want to get angry?
I don't think anybody would want me to get angry. It wouldn't really be good.
It's less about whether or not someone wants it or doesn't want it, so much as the willingness to understand.
But it's not good.
Okay.
Is it good to be angry?
Well, given that the choices that are being made now seem to be leading towards issues of sleep, we might look at changing those choices or opening them up or looking at the way in which you're making them and how they might actually be decisions made before you sleep might be affecting the nature of your sleep.
So, like, what would that look like? Like, what would you recommend at night? What would I do?
So, let's go back to the issue of control. Control doesn't have to be a binary. You can have control some. It doesn't have to be a binary. You don't have to do a 0 or 1. It doesn't have to be one or the other. You can actually look at a spectrum of control. So if we were looking at a spectrum of control, is there something that you could loosen control of? Just a bit. Just a tiny amount.
So you're talking about, like, breathing or something?
Well, I don't know. Breathing's good. It's a great start. It's basic. Letting a little more air and oxygen into your body.
Okay. I can do it.
Okay, great.
I didn't want to come here, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So that's kind of like part of the issue. I like you, so I don't want to say anything. You're cool. But I didn't really want to come, to be honest with you. They make us do this. It's part of the whole fucking, like, process. You know, you got to get that VA claim in. They give you some diagnosis after 5 minutes, and then what? What are you going to do about it? It's not a diagnosis. You know what I mean? Like,
Are you telling me how to do my job?
No, I know you know how to do your job. I'm just saying that the system, the way it's set up, it's set up like this. Like, what are we really doing here?
Well, I think maybe engaging in it will help us find out together what we're doing here.
Okay. No, I got it.
Might be.
I don't mean to be an asshole. I'm sorry.
No.
I really don't. You're really cool. I like you.
Thanks. But I think that, whether or not something works happens after you try it.
Mm-hmm.
Not before.
Okay, so what should I do? Let's just do it. What should I do?
So what happened?
Okay, so it's thoughts. It's something like a shakiness. It's I think about shit I don't want to think about.
Okay.
Okay. Who would want to think about that?
No one maybe would want to think about that, but the idea is if it's there, then it's there.
Uh-huh.
And are you looking at it?
What? I can look at it.
For how long?
A lot.
Why?
Who would want to look at that shit? I had to endure it. I had to experience it. Who would want to have to look at it? Who would do that? Why would you do that? What would be the point of doing that? There's shit that needs to be left there, and it needs to fucking stay there. It needs to fucking stay there.
Didn't leave it there.
I didn't leave it there? What do you mean?
It's here. It's in the room with us.
What is?
Everything that happens there is still in the room with us.
Now you're talking like a lot of like... Now this is a little weird. What's in here?
Your anger.
Oh, okay. I see.
Your frustration.
Mm-hmm.
Your pain. They're all here.
I'm sorry, I really don't mean to be an asshole. I really don't. I just don't know what we're doing right now. Like, what are we really gonna do with this? I need to sleep. I just need to function. I need to do my job. I need to get a job. I need to come back. I need to have a normal life, and I need to just move on from this. This is not,
So that's a method.
Mm-hmm.
How's that working out for you?
It's not working out. It's not working out that well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So maybe we find another method. Something that might work a little better.
Okay. I'm open to it.
A crimson sorrow overwhelms me when you speak. I had counted on Troy, not on you. You are the day retreating before nights. My predator. Your blood sobs. Your locks whip my desire. Give. I take. You, my wide-eyed owl, my adjustment variable, my trick to endure, my carnage! Beloved, no one better than you. Reminds me that war is our greatest business. In the dark wine sea, it is you and you again, the one I cling to. Ah, the hair. How it screams when I ride it, how it gallops. The bit between my teeth, my thought torn apart by force. Go ahead. Tear me apart! In the bowels of Ithaca, you will be my rift of mire. Death awaits me. If it has moved, let your axe split the wood, then I will be the shadow of your shadow. Ulysses without a name. Your vengeance will bring you no satisfaction. You lack training. A baby executioner? I never can do more than you. And anyone else who hesitates to treat me as their equal will stand against me. If you have forgotten who speaks these verses, return to your Iliad. Here, you are in my house. You serpent. Left to be torn apart by dogs and birds who finish what the dogs began. My misfortune, a passing curse, a lingering trauma. Seeing what cannot be seen, and yet, what do you seek? Turn my heart against me. No need. Spare yourself the misery you are already made of suffering. I know it! Everything. By myself. Murders cannot be undone. Every conquest, every man brought to the ground.
So, how were your relationships this week?
They were all right. It was good.
Tell me more.
Well, the woman I work with is all right. The guy's an asshole. But I'm managing. I'm maintaining the what you say, impulse control. So it does help. I've been going to the gym, so that I've been doing that a lot, like at least 2 hours a day. That helps. I started to box. boxing helps. I get, I'm getting it out like that. It's difficult though. Sometimes I am afraid of my own anger, like you said. But those techniques help. So I appreciate you for that.
You're welcome. How's the sleep?
I knew you were going to ask about that. It's better. There are still nightmares. Less, but when they come on, I do wake up with the panic. I'm still sweating and stuff, but I am able to kind of use some of those techniques you mentioned, like with the breathing and that shit. So that helped. I have those meditation apps. The only thing I fucking hate about those meditation apps is that in the middle of them, you're meditating, especially on YouTube, and there's a fucking commercial that comes on. Like selling something, Anyway. But it does help, though, really. So I'm glad you mentioned that. I mean, I am worried about, like, long-term, what's going to happen. I need to get my financial situation in order. I put my VA claim in. I'm waiting on that. It takes fucking forever. I don't know when it's going to happen. It's, the whole thing with, like, the service connection, it's all fucked up. But you know how it is. Like, it's typical. Once your report comes in, though, it's going to be good. It's going to help.
I want to know about the pictures that you see. And I want to know if there's a certain picture or anything that seems to recur.
What do you mean?
Memories that you have. And things that come back consistently.
Do we have to do this now?
Yeah.
You're not going to let me off, right? Like what specific memory? Like, what do you mean?
So when you close your eyes
Buffalo.
and you go to sleep and you see things, the things that are all in the very beginning that you said, why does anyone want to see that? And you agreed that it wasn't a choice now for you to see it. That it was following you. Is there something specific keeps returning, that keeps coming back to you?
I think the worst one is what was one of the things that happened. It was a ship. I was on one. Then there was another one, and it caught fire, and it sank, and a lot of the people that I knew were on that, and there was nothing. I saw it go down, and there was nothing I could do. We just watched it. So that image is there. Now I feel like I could see it now.
What do you see?
I see the ship.
What's happening on the ship?
There's fire.
Who's there?
They are there.
Who's they?
They are they.
Who's they?
They are they.
Who's chasing you in your dreams? Who needs you to see this?
Something is missing. Someone is calling your name. Go back. Give it up. Unlucky Ulysses,
Your name means anger also. You are without forgetfulness, but not without glory. From war and from hell, you know how to escape. Mother, I came to find you. Speak to me, Mother. The nerves no longer hold flesh and bone together. That is called death. Oh, Mother, this cannot be. Oh, to sleep. To forget. No. Time waits for me. I will have its skin and its bones. Oh, Mother. Basically, there were weapons on our ship. He told us to fire the other one, not realizing that those were our people, our own people. And I had a feeling, some kind of feeling, that it wasn't the right thing to do. Something told me that. I don't know why, but I did it anyway because that's what I was told to do.
Because you were told to do it.
Yeah.
Though you knew and felt.
Oh, I knew and felt. Definitely.
And that follows you now?
Oh, yeah.
And it comes out of you towards other people?
Yes.
People you love? People who waited for you?
Yes.
How does it come out?
It comes out. It comes out.
And are you happy with this? Is this what you want? Is this where you want to stay?
Yes.
What does this give you?
What does it give you?
So many things.
What?
You remember the death of your friends. You remember the thing that you did made you wrong. That's where your pain lives, that you were wrong. You were wrong because you killed people who were on your side.
No, I wasn't. I was not wrong. I was not wrong.
But there were other people that you killed. There were other orders
You
that
don't
you
need to know
followed.
that. You don't need to know that. You don't need to know that. You don't live with that.
Oh, but I do.
You do not.
Oh my dear, I hear you. Today your own blood is in your hair. Do you remember, long ago on that beach when I was on my knees, you said, "Let go your hair so I can see your defeat." How is it now that the blood is on you, and the lights illuminate the camps of your enemies? Do you think of your Penelope, wrapped in black, weaving and undoing, weaving and undoing, for a man who could barely find his way home, and when he does, rages? I see you, Ulysses. I see beneath your armor to the scared boy underneath. Did you think that all that blood would wash your sins clean? Are you excited, conqueror, that you are back home among your books and your dogs? Or does the taste of adventure pull you back?
Who are you? I took nothing from you.
You took my husband, you took my son, you took my kingdom, you took my people.
It was mine. It's always been mine. I am the warrior. I am the warrior. I am the warrior.
And there's the truth.
Always a warrior. Always.
There's the truth that you don't want to face.
It's not true.
You would rather follow the colonel's order.
It's not true.
Mm-hmm. The demon here is not me.
I will break your name with my teeth, you filthy ghoul. You're nothing but a decoy. Sleep. Come then. Without sleep, I can do it too. I will have your skinless skin, your drifting bones, your gaping mouth. I will shred your hair one by one, cloud after cloud, until it weeps all of your blood. You're nothing more than the warrior's fate, the price to pay. My wound, always. The warrior's language, your loathsome logic, the men's answer, the excuse of millennia. Female dog, I read on your dripping jowls the blood of the Greeks. Your spectral mouth escaped from a gutted horse. What do you expect me to care? The life of the hero